Welcome back to applelnsider, where we dive deep into the tech that matters most to you. Today, we're taking it back to basics with a phone that helped define the modern era of Nokia smartphones. Meet the Nokia 5. It's a phone that doesn't shout with specs or flashy gimmicks but quietly delivers a reliable, well-rounded experience. In a world of expensive flagships and complicated foldables, sometimes, simplicity is refreshing. So let's break it all down and find out if the Nokia 5 still holds up. Number 1. Design and build quality. One of the first things you'll notice about the Nokia 5 is its sleek, minimalist design. Crafted from a single block of 6000 series aluminum, this phone feels premium in the hand. It doesn't creak, flex, or feel cheap in any way. The unibody design gives it a solid feel that's missing from many plastic phones in its price range. The curves on the back make it comfortable to hold, and the matte finish helps resist fingerprints. The phone comes in a range of subtle, elegant colors like tempered blue, matte black, silver, and copper. Everything feels balanced, and the physical buttons are clicky and responsive. It may not look flashy, but it feels like it was built to last. The symmetrical design around the camera and fingerprint sensor gives the back a clean and polished look. Even the antenna lines are well integrated, blending seamlessly into the design. This is a device that proves you don't need glass backs or gradient finishes to look and feel premium. Number 2. The display. The Nokia 5 comes with a 5.2-inch IPS LCD screen with a 720 by 1280 resolution. While it may not be Full HD, the 720p resolution on this screen size still manages to deliver decent clarity. Text appears crisp, colors are surprisingly accurate, and brightness levels are good enough for outdoor use. It also features a layer of Gorilla Glass, adding an extra level of durability. The viewing angles are solid, and the curved 2.5D glass on the front gives the whole display a nice, polished aesthetic. This display isn't built for streaming in 4K or intensive mobile gaming, but for everyday tasks like reading, browsing, and video watching, it holds its own quite well. The auto brightness feature works consistently, and even though it doesn't compete with OLED panels, it provides a natural and pleasant viewing experience. If you're looking for a no-nonsense display that gets the job done, the Nokia 5 delivers just that. Number 3. Performance. Inside the Nokia 5 is the Qualcomm Snapdragon 430 processor, paired with 2 or 3 GB of RAM depending on the variant. This is an entry-level chipset, so it's important to keep expectations realistic. That said, it handles everyday tasks quite well. Scrolling through social media, messaging, web browsing, and even light gaming all run without too much trouble. The phone stays relatively cool during extended use, and the stock Android interface helps maintain smooth performance without any unnecessary bloat. Switching between apps isn't lightning fast, but it's responsive enough for casual use. You won't be doing heavy multitasking or 3D gaming on this device, but that's not what it was designed for. For people who need a phone that just works, with no stutters or unnecessary complications, the Nokia 5 stands strong in the budget performance category. It's worth noting that the clean software experience contributes a lot to the phone's usability, even with modest hardware. Number 4. The camera. The Nokia 5 sports a 13-megapixel rear camera with an f2.0 aperture and phase detection autofocus. In good lighting conditions, it can capture sharp and colorful images that hold up well when viewed on social media or small screens. The dynamic range is decent for a phone in this class, and there's even a dual-tone LED flash to help in low-light scenarios. The camera app is straightforward and easy to use, with basic modes like panorama and manual. In low light, there's expected noise, but it doesn't completely fall apart, which is impressive for its age and price. On the front, there's an 8-megapixel camera with an 84-degree wide-angle lens, perfect for group selfies and video calls. It even features autofocus, which is rare in this segment and helps deliver sharper selfies. Video recording maxes out at 1080p, and while there's no stabilization, the footage is still usable. Overall, the Nokia 5's camera system is built for casual photographers who want to capture moments without fiddling with settings. It won't replace a DSLR, but it gets the job done without much fuss. Number 5. Battery life. Powering the Nokia 5 is a 3000 mAh battery. On paper, it doesn't sound like a massive cell, but thanks to the power-efficient Snapdragon 430 and the near-stock Android experience, battery life is actually quite good. With moderate use, browsing, messaging, streaming music, and a few calls, you can easily get through a full day without needing to recharge. Standby time is impressive, and the phone doesn't drain much when idle. It charges via micro USB, which feels dated now, and there's no fast charging, so a full top-up takes around 2 hours. Still, for users who don't spend all day gaming or watching videos, the Nokia 5 will quietly power through your day without needing a power bank. It's the kind of battery life that brings peace of mind, especially for users who value longevity and stability over screen-on-time statistics. Number 6. Software and features. One of the biggest advantages of the Nokia 5 is its software experience. It originally shipped with Android Nougat but received updates to Android Oreo and Android Pie. The phone is part of the Android One program, which means you get a clean, bloat-free experience with regular security updates. The interface is smooth, intuitive, and easy to navigate. There are no unnecessary duplicate apps or cluttered settings. What you get is the pure Android experience, which not only improves performance but also makes the phone feel timeless. Features like Google Assistant, notification controls, and adaptive brightness are all present. There's also a fingerprint sensor on the front, which is fast and reliable, though it doesn't support gestures like newer models. If you're someone who values simplicity, clarity, and reliability in your software, the Nokia 5 is a great example of how good Android can be without all the extras. Number 7. Value for money. At launch, the Nokia 5 was positioned as an affordable mid-range phone, and over time, it has become an even better deal on the second-hand market. For its price, it offers a durable metal body, clean software, decent performance, and reliable battery life. It's not packed with flashy features, but what it does offer, it delivers with consistency and quality. This phone is perfect for people who want a dependable device without spending a fortune. Students, elderly users, or anyone who just needs a secondary device will appreciate its balanced nature. There's something incredibly valuable about a phone that doesn't try to do too much but does what it's supposed to do really well. When you consider its build quality and software support, it becomes clear that the Nokia 5 was designed with long-term usability in mind. So, what's the final word? The Nokia 5 is a reminder of why people loved Nokia in the first place. It's honest, well-built, and thoughtfully designed. It's not chasing trends or trying to compete with flagship specs. Instead, it delivers a consistent, reliable experience that just works. From the solid aluminum build to the clean Android software, every part of the Nokia 5 feels purposeful. If you're someone who values durability, simplicity, and ease of use, this phone still holds up surprisingly well. In a market filled with gimmicks and short-lived promises, the Nokia 5 proves that sometimes, less really is more. It may not turn heads, but it will earn your trust, and that, in the end, is what really counts. Thanks for watching this review on applelnsider. If you found this helpful, make sure to like, subscribe, and let us know in the comments what classic phone you'd like us to cover next. See you in the next one.